Now, $1 per gigabyte for residential proxies sounds too cheap. So let's actually test this today. Today, we're reviewing Data Impulse to see if this is real infrastructure or just marketing. And quick clarification, this is not a VPN. Data Impulse is a proxy infrastructure built for scraping, automation, bots, and large-scale data collection, not streaming or casual browsing, although it does also cater to that. Let's break it down. So what exactly is Data Impulse? Well, Data Impulse provides residential proxy networks at $1 per gigabyte. Residential proxies route requests through real residential IP addresses, not data center IPs that get flagged instantly. This is super crucial if you're web scraping using automation tools, doing market research, SERP tracking, social media bots, or large-scale data collection. Again, this is back-end infrastructure, not a consumer privacy tool. Now, most residential proxy providers charge between $5 and $15 per gigabyte. Data Impulse is charging literally only $1 per gigabyte, and that is a massive gap. So the real question is, are they sacrificing performance, IP quality, or stability? Let's actually look at the data here. So to set this up, we have an account here, we have 10 gigabytes, and yes, we have proxy access at the top here, but this isn't going to be what we're using to actually get our proxy set up. We're actually going to go down here, and you can see here we have targeting and targeting filters. So default targeting, what we can do is select our country here, and there are thousands and thousands of different IPs that we can choose from. So let's go with the United Kingdom here, in which there's over 42,000 IPs. We select that. We can also exclude countries as well if we want to. Now, for the rotation interval, this is super crucial. Basically, every minute equates to a unit here in this box. So what does that mean? Well, your IP is going to rotate to a different IP address in a similar location, depending on what we set here. So if we say 20, every 20 minutes, our IP is going to rotate, which is great for not being flagged by social media platforms. We can also use rotating or sticky. I prefer sticky here, and we can choose between HTTP or SOCKS 5. Now, once we're happy with this, we save configuration, and we can go down to the bottom here, and as you can see, this is going to be our proxy. So depending on what we copy and paste here, depends on if the proxy is going to work. So let's do this correctly. Now, for this test, we are going to be using Dolphin Anti because they do have a free profile system where basically you don't have to pay and you can set up your proxy. So let's go create profile, and then we can see here, we can name our profile. So let's just go testing. And we can set up our Google login and password if we want, but we're more interested in the proxy side here. So we're going to need to paste in the proxy here. So what we're going to do is go back to our page that we have, and then this area here is what we're going to copy. So we can copy that very easily. The reason why I'm using Dolphin Anti is it's super easy and it automatically detects all of the proxy information. So we can see here, we just paste that in, and then it's going to recognize this, check the connection. And as you can see, the connection is live, Scotland, Glasgow, which is in the United Kingdom. And then we can name the proxy as well. We can also upload cookies and stuff as well, but we're really just testing whether the proxy works and how stable it is. So that's fantastic. What we can do is press create profile. Now we can see our testing has appeared, this profile. So let's press start. And then it's going to open up a new tab for us. And we can see that that is in the testing proxy. So if we want to go to Facebook here, what we can do is type in Facebook, and then it's going to route through that proxy. And as we can see, we are now on Facebook and we can sign in easily. Let's just do the same thing with YouTube here. And almost instantly here, we can see that we have YouTube. So let's try and find a video. Let's just go with Mr. Beast here. And this is really just to test the speed. Seems to be loading ads, okay, which is a good sign. And there we are, we have the video. Now for YouTube purposes, we're not going to let this run, but just to show you how quick and stable this is, I am heavily impressed with this proxy service. Now once we're done, we simply just close that tab, and we can see that our proxy has deactivated there and it's waiting to start again, which is great. It basically means that our data has stopped being consumed. So overall, I am really impressed with this. And after testing this a bit further off camera, guys, I will say that the connection success rate was fantastic. Stability under rotation was really good. Low block rates as well. And of course, in testing, Data Pulse delivered stable connection times, consistent IP rotation, and low timeout frequency, which is important if you are doing those automated tasks. I've also found with other proxy services that there are unusual IP recycling behavior. I didn't see any of that with this. And for scraping, of course, stability matters more than raw download speed. So all of this checks out so far, and I'm really impressed with the service. Now, who does this make sense for? Well, developers running scraping frameworks, teams collecting search engine data, growth operators running automation, and bot users needing residential trust scores. This infrastructure is for back-end systems, so not for Netflix or browsing privacy. It's really a different category entirely. But if you are someone in that category, this is probably one of the cheapest services out there. And the quality is of a high tier when you compare it to the competitors. In terms of the dashboard usability, everything is set out very clearly. We can see on the left-hand side, we have the different plans. We've got the proxy here that we've got set up. We can add new plans if we want. And we have access to the affiliate program, proxy locations, and different types of proxies as well. If that interests you, you could do residential, data, mobile, or residential premium. I found the usage monitoring as well really good. If we go to the dashboard, we can see that yes, it is actually showing us how much that's costed us for our session. And of course, we can go down and see all of the different bits of data that we need here. They also have great simple API integration and easy port management across the board. So if you've used proxy infrastructure before, the setup is super straightforward and it plugs in cleanly into scraping tools and custom scripts. So the final verdict here is the $1 per gigabyte residential proxy legit. For scraping, automation, and data collection, absolutely. Performance is stable, IP quality holds up, and pricing is extremely competitive. It's not positioned as a premium white glove enterprise provider. It's positioned as a affordable, scalable proxy infrastructure, and that is exactly what it delivers and more. So based on the testing, I would definitely say this has nailed the criteria that I was looking for. So if you're running scraping or automation workflows and want to lower your proxy costs without sacrificing stability, test Data Impulse yourself. Run your own benchmarks, because when it comes to infrastructure, performance is what matters. That's going to be it from me. Have a fantastic day. I will see you in the next one.